Whoa! Damn it, cameraman. How about telling me when we're filming? All right. B-Rad, I've got another great beer review for you today. I got to thank Rob at Rob's World of Beers. He doesn't sponsor this program, but I do get a good beer selection from that place. So if you're in the Wichita area, I'd highly recommend you can put together, a 6-pack of craft beers, buy them individually. And not to mention, Rob turned me on to something really cool, and it is a beer app called Untapped. Get Untapped. Go to your Play Store. Untapped will save you 20% at his liquor store, or whoever's liquor store. Not to mention it'll tell you local breweries, places, and stuff you can save, and it'll keep track of the beers that you drank and everything. So I am keeping track of all these beers for you guys. Untapped is what it's called. It's a great app. And I was so impressed with the Goodwood that I thought that what we would do is I would do another review on Goodwood. And remember, Goodwood was the Kentucky-based brewery that everything is touched by wood. So every beer that they have is somehow touched by wood, whether it is in a bourbon barrel or in the process. Somehow it's touched by wood, is what they say. And not to mention, Kentucky has limestone water, which is supposed to be a great water. And this great water is supposed to it's good for bourbons, Kentucky bourbons. That's why Kentucky bourbons are so good. So the water is really good for distilling whiskey, and it's great for brewing beer. So Goodwood had a great story, and I like how everything's touched by wood. And being that they're from Kentucky, they sit right beside the Louisville Slugger camp, and they have a beer, Louisville Lager. Okay, now this is the one that's lager aged on white ash. So white ash is, if everyone doesn't know, ash is the hardwood that most pro baseball bats are made out of. So with that, these guys, that's their little tribute to Louisville Slugger, is that they use ash aged barrels. I don't know if they're new barrels, used barrels, or what. I mean, that's probably another conversation. But like I said, I love doing reviews on people with good, and this, the can's made out of wood, good wood, haha. I think, Goodwood, don't tell anybody but Mrs. B-Rad, Goodwood. Anyhow, just the thought of this gives me morning wood in the late afternoon. Is there anything wrong with that? I hope not. But, so the Hemp Goose was a big hit. So I thought I'd do another one. And this is a lager. And I believe in the description they said it was like a light lager. And I've been drinking so many stouts, giving you reviews on that. I thought I would try this. I'm really, really excited. White ash, the same thing baseball bats are made out of. Okay, we do I find their marketing is really nice. It's got the wood, like it's an actual piece of wood can. It's got, I don't know, Louisville Lager. I like it. They did something good, the good marketing, and it all ties into each other. And I freaking love that. Love the fact that it ties in. So, now it looks like a lager. All right. Whoop. Well, we got a decent looking head on there. It's got tiny bubbles. Tiny bubbles. It's got a nice golden color to it. This has got a different smell to it, believe it or not. I want to say it does have a woodsy smell because it's aged in wood barrels. Um, I'm getting like a woodsy note, I guess, and that's probably from being aged in the barrel. But I'm also getting the barley. Um, you know, um, God, it's really pretty light on the nose. Let's give her a try. Well, man, that is. I've got that. This is really. Um, the barley is definitely pretty, pretty. It's there. It just punches you in the face. Punches it in the face, I say. Um, it's got a pretty strong. I mean, this doesn't. I believe in their description they call this a light beer, but this does not have a light beer taste. I mean, it looks like a light beer. It does not taste like it. It's very flavorful, and it's got that. I don't know. It's got a woodsy taste. I mean, I am tasting the barley in it. I don't know. It doesn't. It like I said, it hits you. It just hits you. All right. With that being said, let's see if this is my very own chuggability. I know there's drinkability, but chuggability. You're in. Once again, I explain this every time, just in case you're new. You're at the bar and you need to know whether or not you're going to win the chugging contest. So I'm doing the homework for you. So I'll see if I can chug it, and if it's easy, then hey, you probably have a good chance. Woo! I love it. I love it. That is, when I do that, believe it or not, I get some citrus, like taste. I don't know if this has any of that in it or not, but it's got, maybe it's that piney taste. But it went down nice and smooth. It left a not a horrible aftertaste in my mouth. It's freaking goddamn. It's a delicious beer. This company has a good, everything's tied in. Their name, their packaging, their story, and I love that. I love a brewery that has a little bit of a story to tell. The limestone water, Kentucky, everything touched by wood, as the name Goodwood. They made a beer, Louisville Lager, and put it in ash barrels. So, with that being said, that is a go. 2 times we've had a go on. Excuse me. Damn it, cameraman. Damn it. All right. Of course, this one, a little Irish whiskey. This one's for our fallen, our brothers and sisters, my brother, or all of our brothers and sisters, sacrificed it all for this great country. I'm proud to be an American, and it was my honor to serve this country. And any other veteran, I say thank you. Thank you for paving the way for me and the youth of today, because they are our future. So with that being said, we'll do this toast, and of course, to the famous Marine Chesty Puller, wherever you are, Semper Fi, brother. We'll drink out of the skulls of our enemies. Arr! Woo! And this Irish whiskey is in a rum cask, or aged in a rum cask, which really, I love the way these breweries and everything, they're taking wine barrels, bourbon barrels, tequila barrels, and they're fusing another taste into this. It's freaking truly amazing, man. It's just changed the game. I mean, especially in the world of craft beers, I feel. And there's a lot of good shit out there, and there's a lot of good brewmasters that are true artists. Two, they're one of them is at Aeroplanes. He is a true artist, and so far, man, everything I've had from him is freaking absolutely delicious. But these guys at Goodwood, they know their shit, and they got it going on. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a video from some breweries sometime. Who knows? Hey, thank you very much for watching. As always, oh God, it's so full of anger and hate. Anyhow, please, if you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And do me a favor, 22 veterans die a day due to PTSD, suicide. So check on that buddy. Give him a call, say hi. And I throw this in. Do some random act of kindness. Hold the door, wave at someone, smile at someone, buy someone a Coke, a Pepsi, a beer, something. Some random act of kindness. My random act of kindness was I made work some salsa and I handed some salsa out. That's not much of an act of kindness, but, you know, hey. I did hold the door for somebody at Quick Trip, though. Thank you guys very much, of course. Brad Lance, Scott Losky. Woo, brother. I would love to do a beer review from something that you have picked out. You know, if you'd like my address, I will give it to you. And if anyone would like me to try something, let's get together. Let's do this. There is no reason why this can't be B-Rad tries a little something with this beer. So, with that being said, hoorah! Thank you very much. Brad Lance, Scott Losky, Massimo Flava, Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson, David Hazon, Ricardo Castro, Gunny Lance at Aeroplanes, Troy, the Brewmaster, crap. I'll throw you guys in there, man. I love your guys' product. I love what you guys have also got a great story. My cousin, he knows who he is. Balake, Dusty Lanes, of course. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let's get drunk with B-Rad. Woo! Simplify.